Hello fans of Marvel Heroes and friends of my channel. Welcome to another episode of Q&A. I play the game, also talk a little bit about the game, and with me, my wife Sing Cup also coming on board as well. I tried very hard to pull her away from her Warcraft conquest, and I said that you must come here for the holiday, kind of like a winter event. So she was asking like, oh, I haven't looked into the talent yet, and well, you know, the talent hasn't been out yet, and she hasn't been watching any of my video. And no, the biggest update, system update ever is going to be next year, early next year. All right, so now, in this episode, I'm going to do a little bit fun here. So I'm going to play with my wife. She doesn't know what she's getting herself into yet. I've got some idea for her to play together in here in this event. So and also after this experience, I'm going to ask her some survey questions. So I'm going to have a Q&A on her, asking about this game. But I'm not going to tell her what the questions are, so that she can't really prepare for it. But so now, for those of you who are new to the game, or rather new to the game, and wonder how are you going to get the holiday gift exchange. By the way, you can toggle your mission tracker until you see this holiday gift exchange, and you have a lot of people you should talk to, and they will give you something great. So for example, you will get a free level 80 legendary, yay! And Odin mark, 200 Odin marks, 550 Odin mark, and so on and so forth. So Gem of the Curse as well. So there's a lot of good stuff here, but you need to quest for it. For those who would like to know how to do it, because you're new, you don't know where things are, check out my video earlier on called the Winter Event Guide. I'll put the link below at the description of my video. In the event whereby you need some walkthrough on who to talk to, where are the NPC, where to get all those items, I got it all sorted out for you. So this video is just for me to play the game a little bit. Alright, so now, but before we get there, just some announcement here. So I'm going to do this video, I'm going to do a little bit casual here, talk a little bit about what is to come, and also talk a little bit about the, play the game a little bit, and also talk about a little bit outside the game as well. Alright, so now, what is to come is that some of you may have already seen this one. Let me just zoom out. Hang on. Some of you may have seen this one in the forum, which is the new change to the costume core. So they call it Catalyst instead of costume core. The way I see is that there's a lot of big numbers here, like the affixes. Those are like the that's relevant to archetype of the hero coming up. So do check out the my quick reference guide for archetype of the hero if you wonder which hero is for what archetype. So it seems to me that there are a lot of other things that has been added in here that could be rather nice, but the invulnerable core is gone, so there's no more invulnerability. There's no more bubble to help you. In return, you'll get a damage shield equals to 50% of your maximum health instead when you use a med kit. So you mitigate half the damage, but you can't mitigate full damage that come onto you that could potentially kill you. So that is one thing that they've changed here, and a couple of affixes here. But by and large, I think it is just for us to easily pick up the costume core, the catalyst on the floor, the yellow one, of course, something that you should pay attention to pick it up, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I mean, I thought I'd share this with you just for you to take a look what is to come. Now, back to the game. So my wife and I would need to, I've already got the Bloodstone Panther for myself and also for my wife. Oh, by the way, the main reason why this video is here is that there is a new team up called the Punisher Dead Winter team up. So I'm telling my wife as well. And if you unlock it and you have a Punisher brand new team up, a lot of people ask like, can I have this team up? Can I have that team up free? Well, there's a lot of free stuff in this game if you keep playing. So this this team up is let me see. I haven't seen this before. Not in the test center or so. So well, I mean, I still have quite a few team up that I haven't got, but you could actually unlock it in Punisher that winter. So you should you can put it as the companion. I've already got a set of gear for him. Just some of those that can recuperate health when you get a med kit 100% and so on and so forth. So I strongly suggest all of you to. So I'm going to play him immediately. I think I have a video on Punisher, if I'm not wrong, on the team up itself. So I got some allocation of the things for you if you like to check it out. So that's one of them. Another one is a pet. It's called the Mini Mandroid Mark 7 pet. free of charge as well. So how does C look like? The good thing about this is that, oh, look, it's like this. That's rather cute. So the good thing about this event is that you don't have to log in on a particular day to get this team up or pets. You just have to log in within a long period of time, rather long period of time. So it's good. So I'm going to use this pet to play and so on. So now if let me just summon the how do I set it active? Hang on a second. Let me do the Punisher set active. So now the Punisher looks something like this. Pretty white. Oh, right. Cool. White Punisher. So now for those who have got the Bloodstone, I already got it for my wife as well. You can talk to Maria Hill to exchange for some currencies, and the currency will help you to get other material for other things as well. Check out the other video. So I'm going to go in and get a gift here. Maria Hill. I'm trying to get my wife into here as well. So that I completed one of them. So inside there's a whole bunch of currencies. 50 armor drive, Odin mark, world stone protector marks, and seal of conflict. Those will be useful for exchange some of these items for other NPC as well. And like I said, I've got it sorted out in another video. So okay, so now I'm going to tell my wife what we need to do. We can't open it here. You have to open it in the So no worry. We will get to the Hightown Patrol. So now the goal here, Sync Up, is that you have to farm for unique 4 of a kind because you do not have Squirrel Girl, all right? And then you have to keep exchanging unique to hope to get one particular unique called the full set of Iron Man versus series card for Agent Coulson in order to get your Great AC Legendary. Now there's no guarantee that you get it, but you just have to keep getting a lot of duplicated ones. As for me, because as you know, my Squirrel Girl is not the summoner, because I don't think the summoner work that well for Squirrel Girl right now, and I'm using all hero unique, and I've already thrown away all her unique, so I have to farm as well myself. All right, so now let's go in. We'll just have fun. I don't know what it's going to be like, but we are just going to have fun playing this. And if I can get the unit, I'll be very happy, and you'll see. Okay. So I hope are you there already? Oh, it's it's well, obviously my wife haven't been playing this for a long time. Basically, you go for the main boss in the patrol zone. These are side bosses. She's now at crossbow and just miss out the main boss. So basically, you have to follow me on the map. There's an arrow there. But now there's no point because the boss is dead already.
I will just go to you anyway.
Yeah. So okay. So am I lucky or am I not lucky? No, I need. I still don't get it. So now I'm just heading to Kirigi. Hit the wall. No charge up. No 1 second charge up. Very fast traveling time right now. Lovely. You guys should play it right now before the nerf on the movement nerf. Right. So this is the range build of my Squirrel Girl. And I don't really have a lot of she's not that fantastic right now because I don't really have a lot of nice gear for her. I mean, she's without blasting right now. She's not very blasted. Yeah, some of those things. Yeah, it's going to take a while. But there's a main boss up there, so we'll have to rush there in just a bit after this is sorted. I think it's soon. Alright, done. Get some world stone, get some a lot of material here, and the so again I have to educate my wife how to play this game, the patrol zone, right? So basically, you have to follow me, number one. These kind of bosses pack, because it's 3 bosses, it takes a long time to down. So what people usually do is that they will go over to somewhere to see other side bosses and to see whether they can get another loot. Like right now, there's nobody there before they go and do the boss, because it won't drop until the last boss down. So there's no point for you to even come here to do the boss, to attack the boss until it's like one down. Like right now, it's a good time to go and down it. Yeah. Okay. So this is the time when if you see other side bosses that being attacked by other players, you go and do them, like attack them first. So you can ignore the boss pad right now. I mean, right now you can't, but yeah, all right. So yeah, she's kind of like, she hasn't been doing this for a while, obviously. So just trying to share with her how this thing works. Now, I think inventory is still a big issue in this game. I've been playing other games lately, like the Path of Exile. I have to confess that even before I started playing this game, like before this very recording right now, I have spent half an hour just to sort out my inventory, because after I played the last game, I was exhausted and I just dropped everything that I've got, and okay, so there's one guy here. I've basically dropped everything I've got and and start just lock off. So when I come back here, my inventory is totally crazily full of unique and whatnot and stuff like that. So I ended up I spent half an hour actually, to be very, very honest, just to sort out my inventory. And by the time I've done that, I kind of exhausted. So if not for this video, I would have just say, well, forget it, I'm going to play something else. Seriously, because so much things to sort out, the inventory is crazy. Well, at least for me, I don't know how you guys deal with it. I just can't do, okay. I just, yeah, just one of those things. All right, so are you with me, the boss? Gorgon?
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, if yours is going down soon, is it? Then yeah, that's fine. So okay, so my wife, that side is the crossbone is going down that now. So if you teleport to me after you kick off everything, and yeah, I think it's okay. Don't worry. I think we'll do it another time. It's too late. So you have to fast, you loot later. So yeah, another thing about Cosmic, if you are in a group. How you play this is that you have to be very fast, forget about looting and just head there first and get things done. So you have to be very, very fast and reactive, and if you're going to get the unique. So this one here, some is attacking, and how about this one here? So you have to survey the area. So this one is already okay. So maybe I do an ultimate, maybe. All right. Where's my U key? So there's my ultimate. Yeah, I suspect that if someone is actually doing the Kirigi, my inventory is already super full, man. Let me see Kirigi. Very hard to say. So yeah, just keep an eye. You want to try maximum bosses. That is probably the way to go. And I hope that my wife will get a lot of Omega Pawn from doing this. A bit slow, huh? Okay, so meanwhile, let me just take a look at my inventory. Yeah, I got this already. I'm done. I'm sorted, actually. I don't need to do this anymore. So, yeah, it's a good old Marvel Heroes. Samo. So that's done. And the more here. So if you notice, my Screwgirl is having close to 32,000 health. I think some of you have been asking how come my heroes is so healthy. It's one of those things. If the hero is not that strong, usually like these sort of heroes, I try to be a little bit cautious over the the health component to it. I don't really put a lot of Omega Pawn in durability. No, not for Screwgirl, of course, but just that through my gear and so on, I put a lot of effort into health because I do value kind of high health. it kind of helps some of these situations. Sometimes you don't know what's happening with the legacy, and so not legacy, with the latency, and so it's like, oh my goodness, it's jackpot. I should be happy, but I'm not quite, because it's so many things to click through. I probably can't really click through everything. Let me see. Okay, right. So that's what I meant. So I need to every time when I do this, right, and I wish that there's a button say open all, like Cosmic Worldstone, this sort of thing. Like, wow, there's no other game in this world that require you to click so many things and to open up so many boxes. You've seen me play Path of Exile, and meanwhile there's another group attacking me, and I can't even grab some of these things without jeopardizing myself, getting killed or whatnot. I mean, you see me play Path of Exile, it's very fluid. You go and kill something, you attack, and then come back to town. Even when you come back to town, right, I mean, you just need to spend less than 5 minutes, you can sort out all your loot and whatnot with you. Decision making is very fast. This game, a lot of time these are not decision making, it's just administration. It's just too much admin and too much thing to open up, and I'm still opening up boxes. Meanwhile, already a few waves is there, and meanwhile I'm risking myself getting attacked while doing this. I don't know how you guys can put up with this, man. Seriously, maybe I should ask myself. After all these years, how can I put up with this one? And okay, so that is done. Oh, my wife is here. So I would strongly suggest that open up some boxes and so on. And I think for me also, for Squirrel Girl, I've been I throw out all her gear, but then I think in the new world I probably can't do the full range anymore. Probably have to go back to the summoner because they have fixed the game. So yeah, I mean, yet another thing that that we have to watch out for, in a sense. All right. So let me see what I can throw away. Don't need. It's a lot. I just want to play the game. I can't. In the last don't know how many minutes, I need to stack up things and open up things, and I've got the ultimate upgrade, don't know give it to who. I've got another upgrade here, Black Cat Medallion, this is not good, this one is also no good, and this one no good, and this one is also no good, this one is junk, and Gift from Maria Hill, I'll open it later. This one is alright. So in junk, yeah, that is it. I've got my Legend AT Legendary, a Great AT Legendary. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave my wife here for a while. I'm going to show you guys what I've got in terms of the Great AT Legendary. Probably there's something good for TV, if that's okay with you. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to show you guys what you get after you get the versus unique. This unique here. It's not really that good or unique anyway, so I am willing to let go of it. I think, yeah, I'm willing to let go of it. So I'm going to go to the story mode. I need to go into the hub on Avenger Tower, pass it to Agent Carlson, and open this legendary in front of your eyes. Not this one here. Up there. Man, lovely. Fast pace. Okay, so there's it. I've got this. Great AT Legendary free. And what would this be, guys? Now, I hope it's not going to be Cascade. I'll be very mad. I hope it's not going to be Gungnir, because I think it's still no good. Axe is, I don't know, man. Definitely would not want to... I think Northstone is fine as well, because the Northstone is going to be physical energy. Let's see. Excalibur. Well, that's okay. Not many melee heroes anyway. So I've got Excalibur, Great AT Legendary. Could have been a lot worse. Cascade. Yeah, so I got it sorted. I'm going to just teleport back to my wife and see how is she doing. So now on to... she just get destroyed by some mob. I don't know what was it. What was it? Is it Kirigi? Come. I'm here. Yeah, so I don't know whether I should bring her to the Midtown Manhattan instead of Kirigi. But yeah, so now on to the next topic. Now that we get all these like Marvel heroes literature out of the way, what you guys have been doing for Christmas? So probably that's my question for you guys. My wife and I is going to have a road trip in Malaysia over the Christmas. So you won't be seeing videos from me for a good couple of days, maybe 4 days or 5 days, and so you wouldn't be able to see. But I'm still around, just that I'll be celebrating Christmas outside of my home country, Singapore, and I'm going to have a road trip there in Malaysia. So I mean, we wish you all a very Merry Christmas and all the celebration, New Year celebration as well. But what are you guys doing besides, visiting family, getting the Christmas turkey, if anything, Christmas pudding and stuff like that, gift exchange? So, are you going to play any games and stuff like that? So, as for me, there's quite a lot of like a very nice event out. Marvel Heroes event, I think I'll get it sorted within like less than a half an hour or so, maybe. But there are other very nice events out there. So one of the nice events is the truck simulator that I've been playing, the American Truck Simulator, or the Euro Truck Simulator 2. There's a very nice event. I'll do another video on that. I mean, this is like, I have to truck around because like there's a bit, they have a story about Santa, and Santa need help because people need to, he's not available, and you have to help trucking the gifts to somewhere else and so on. So yeah, I mean that's really fun. So I'm going to spend some time doing that event, and the reward is wonderful, man. The reward is going to be things like paint job and stuff like that. They could easily sell that as a DLC, although that DLC is quite cheap anyhow. So I'm going to spend a lot of time trucking just to get that. And also Hero of the Storm, my wife and I finally get reconnected with it, and I think you enjoy it. Yeah, she enjoys it, and well, I mean, the first game was really kind of like trying to remember what went on, and we got sort of like scolded. Some people were mad. Okay, so we were like 5 people going in, right, against AI. So my wife and I were a little bit like noobish, like, oh, what shall we do? Take our time, like. And after that, there was another 2 guy who's level 1 now. Obviously, if you're level 1 in Hero of the Storm, you just don't understand how to play this game. And there was a level 40, kind of like, I think player level 40, and he was like scolding everybody, like, well, I mean, it's just unpleasant. I mean, so days like this kind of like make me remember how good the Marvel Hero community is, because I think people here are very, very gentle to each other, very understanding as well. New player or alike. I mean, even for rating, it's not that terrible. I mean, well, unless it's a harder rating. We've been scolded in Marvel Hero as well. Like, I think we totally shouldn't. Like, I think it's just a game. At the end of the day, people learn, but you shouldn't really, you should just chill and shouldn't scold people, even if they don't really perform up to your standard kind of thing. So yeah, so that is one thing that I kind of like the Marvel Heroes community by and large, except the higher end like elitist or those are red ray or access rate people are a little bit more, I would say more critical on other people's performance. That's why I don't really like the game going into that direction as well. I mean, I just like this game to remain as a casual kind of game rather than something that people all become so much into gear, so much into DPS, so much into all these stats and harder content, higher difficulty level. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of us just have a long day at work, come back, play some hero, be a hero, and then call it a day kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, this is the thing that we used to enjoy here in Marvel Hero. We don't know what happened after, but yeah, I mean, that's one. So Hero of the Storm has some kind of like event for the Christmas as well. There's some quests to do. So I think there are 20 games we need to do. We have done like 3 games so far. I hope it doesn't end too soon. So that's one. And of course that we go without saying that I think World of Warcraft have some winter event as well, is it not? Yeah, World of Warcraft have some winter event. There's so many winter events everywhere. It's crazy if you think about it. Let me do an ultimate here. It's crazy if you think about it. And also Overwatch has an event as well. They have some really nice like skin for Overwatch, and I think definitely I will try to get something done there, because I don't think I'm good at first person shoot at all. But I also, I don't mind trying, but just I cannot really enjoy something that I'm not good at, I think. So I don't know, maybe I need to put some time to it. But there are so many things happening, even Path of Exile as well. I would like to achieve something in this like Bridge League this season and so on. So there's a lot of things coming up doing as well. And of course, the Diablo 3 will have their back to retro kind of like a month celebrating the 20 years of Diablo franchise. So I'm also looking forward to just like going down some of the memory lane, playing some of this like special event in Diablo 3 as well. I can't loot, by the way. I can't loot for whatever reason. I can't loot. Okay, so yeah, I mean that is basically my plan. There's so many new games, and also 22nd of December is when the Steam start to have the winter sale. So I'm also very, very keen to see what kind of like sales I will have from the Steam, because there's something I'm eyeing as well. So yeah, we will see how it goes. And I think that's all from me in this video. And before I log off, I promise I'm going to ask my wife a couple questions, like a survey, how she's doing with this game and so on. So hang on a second, let me just continue doing all this inventory. After this video, I'll spend another 10 minutes just to put everything back to the right places and so on. That's how tedious this game is sometimes, if you think about it. So now, sync up. All right. So okay, I got some question. So I would like to ask, like, in today's experience so far, whatever you play today, just honest experience, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I don't like what I'm doing, 10 being I love what I'm doing. So how do you rate today's experience on this short trip in this cosmic high time patrol? What do you think?
3?
A 3? A 3 out of 10?
Okay, 4 maybe.
Okay, so my wife rate this game a 4 out of 10. I mean, I don't fault her, because I think she's comparing this with World of Warcraft, Hero of the Storm, and stuff like that. So obviously, I've been failing big time. So no, it's okay. It's okay. So based on your experience today, do you find it different from your previous experience with Marvel Heroes? Like after, how long have you not been playing this game? Like maybe how many months? Maybe.
I can't remember when was the last time I played this game. Maybe
couple of months. Couple of months, maybe.
6 months ago.
6 months ago. So do you find any new content, like anything new, fresh, something that's exciting, new that you haven't seen before and now you're seeing?
No.
Okay, so it's definitely a no. So the next question is that on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 is definitely not, and the 10 is definitely yes. How likely will you be logging back into this game, even without me there, to play on a daily basis?
I think it's probably a 1. No, because maybe I cannot tell the difference if there has been any change at all.
No, well, to be honest, there hasn't been any change.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I don't think my wife will come back in and play unless I'm forcing her to get the Grade 80 Legendary, which I don't think she still have it yet. So anyway, you have to come to get Gordon.
Oh, okay. I thought I'm answering questions.
Yeah, you're answering question.
Just multitask.
Just a couple more. I think what are the couple of things that you like based on today's experience? Compared to what other game that you play, anything that you particularly like out of this experience?
Well, I mean, I think the graphic itself is nice.
Okay, so she liked the graphics.
Yeah, I like the graphic.
And she liked the raccoon.
Yeah, obviously. I like playing Rocket.
She liked the raccoon. Okay.
And also, I find that the toolbar, the action bar, the action bar is quite simple.
Okay, so it's you like the kind of like because she
simple.
Yeah, she liked the toolbar to be simple, but I think it's also because compared to World of Warcraft, the World of Warcraft has a lot more buttons than 20, 30 kind of thing. But I think she doesn't do hotbar dancing as well, so that's probably one of the reasons why she find it simple. And are there anything that you don't like about this game, don't like about this experience so far? Are there anything
I mean, after a while, it's getting a bit monotonous. Like you just run the same thing again and again and again.
Okay, so she said that it's a bit too repetitive. The game become too repetitive.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Like grinding, just collect this, collect that, and it's
okay. Yeah, I think you can come to my side. Yeah, so basically she just find it a little bit too repetitive. Well, I mean that's the whole thing, and
And it's true that the inventory is very overwhelming.
Yeah, so she also doesn't like the inventory as well. So yeah, I mean, there's a couple of things, and I'm not going to turn this into like a long Q&A. Just like, you know, I thought it'd be nice to offer some of my wife's thinking behind it, not just me and my inventory is, man, I mean, it's crazy stuff. Anyhow, yeah, I mean, I hope you enjoy your winter event. And like I said before, if you need some guidance, just check out my video before. All right, I put it on the link below. Keen to hear your view, what you're playing, and so far, and also anything you'd like to see me doing in this game. I mean, I'll still be testing this this game once the test center is up. I'll come back in again. But I think meanwhile, I'll just probably log in just for the discount. So I mean, I haven't really got a lot of nice coupons. I don't know how you guys been doing with the coupon. I mean, so far the best I got is 50%. Now I got 25%. But you know, I think you know, I think I'm still hoping for 75 or 90%. I think that is the time that I would probably buy something. Otherwise, I wouldn't really. Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether I would still like what I would still play as much, put it this way, after the massive update. It really depends. I mean, you know, whether I'd like to go through the same old content just to farm all the gears back from Artifact to Omega gear and stuff like that. But that's just my problem anyway. I'll see you next time. Merry Christmas. Bye.